In the earlier topics, we have discussed about the protozoa. Protozoa were the first eukaryotic organisms and how they were converted into much more complex organisms throughout the time. From the topic started from today, we will be discussing about a little bit further more complex organisms which are going to be multicellular, and these are called metazoa, right? So proto means the ancient, the old, and meta is sort of a transition phase to actual zoa, which is the animal. So protozoa, metazoa, and zoa, right? So are you metazoa and then zoa. So that means the animals are sort of transitioning from very simplest forms from the protozoa to the complex form, not only the animals but also the other organisms which are included. But here we are going to talk about the metazoa. Metazoa are the animals which are put in the kingdom Animalia, and these are the earliest life form which are multicellular and which are probably were multicellular, and we are going to discuss that how these further radiated into much more complex form of the organisms. So in this region of metazoan topic, we will be discussing about that how the animals, which earlier life forms of the animals were originated. So we have the fossil evidence for that. The few basic body plans have appeared in the fossil record, and most animals have triploblastic architecture. So we have different body plans, and one of those body plan is triploblastic. Tri means three, blastic means there are the three layers: endo, meso, and exo. Ectoderm, endoderm, and mesoderm from outside to the inside. These are the three layers which make the body of an organism, or we can have a distinction between the layers of the body in an organism. And these are the three fundamental body layers upon which we can study, or we can discuss their taxonomy and how they are different from the other organism on the basis of these layers as well. So on the basis of molecular data, we can study that, and these are the topics which we'll be discussing in detail further. So there are the three main grouping of animals, which are deuterostomes, spiralians, and ecdysozoans. And spiralians and ecdysozoan are called protostomes. So proto means the first, stome means the mouth. So protostomes are the first mouth. We will be discussing this terminology and how and why these are called these. And there comes the deuterostomes, which are echinoderms, hemichordates, and chordate groups. The spiralians are mollusks, annelids, brachiopod, and bryozoans. These are the second group. And the third group is the ecdysozoans, which are arthropods, nematodes, priapulid plus, and other taxa group. So these are the different groups which are on the basis of various divisions or the various rules. For example, some organism have one thing, another one does not have those things or haven't developed those things. So on the basis of this, which we can categorize those organisms, and we have made these three groups on the basis of those criteria. And then how can we study the origin of metazoan? Of course, there is something that we have been discussing from the starting of this course, which is body fossils, trace fossils, fossil embryos, the molecular clock, and biomarkers. So all of these things suggest that metazoan originated before Ediacaran era, which is 600 mega annum. So that means 600 million years ago, these were the organisms which were originated. Now, the Snowball Earth, there was some period in the history of Earth when whole of the Earth was covered in the ice. So that is called Snowball Earth. And that is the event which is coinciding with the 600 million years ago with the origin of the metazoan. So was this event maybe a stimulus or something to do with the origin of metazoan? Was it pivotal to the production of metazoan on the surface of the earth? So this we will be discussing about that. And that is called Marinoan glaciation, the period after which the metazoan were developed. So first metazoan were probably similar to the demosponges. Demosponge is a group of sponges occurring first before the Ediacaran. And the Ediacaran biota. The Ediacaran biota is the soft bodies assemblage of uncertain affinities, and it reached its acme at late Proterozoic era. And these were the earliest ecosystem that had the large multicellular organisms. And then came the Cambrian explosion. All of these things we'll be discussing. The Cambrian explosion generated a range of new body plans during the relatively short time interval. So that's why it is called explosion. Explosion means when something radiates much more quickly in a short period of time. Just like maybe an explosive, right? So it is increasing in very short time, its volume, and that's why it causes damage. So Cambrian explosion was the event in which the species of various organisms on the surface of Earth, they sort of very much increased during that. So that's why it is called and it happened during the Cambrian period, so that's why it is called Cambrian explosion. And then comes the Ordovician radiation, marked by the acceleration in the diversification of the family, genus, and species level. So in the first, the number of species were increased. In here, there is further demarcation or diversification of the family, genus, and species level of organism. And it was the time in which the complexity in the marine community was also happening. So you see that these are the different topics which we will be discussing in detail in the next topics.